I wish there was an easier way to get gains.
Yeah, bro, it's so hard to build muscle.
If only there was a gains revolution.
Well, there could be.
Hey Mark, you have any ideas on who could help us out in our quest to gains?
I heard Jethro Tull is quite the body sculptor.
We should try him out.
Indeed.
What do you want?
Are you the world-renowned body sculptor, Jethro Tull?
That I am. How may I help you?
We would like to get some help on our quest for acquiring gains.
I may have something for you. Come inside. Looks like you boys are in luck.
Why is that, Jethro?
I bet you boys have been using them lousy dumbbells now, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You see, I've just been developing the gains drill. Lets you carry massive amounts of weight all at once, instead of using them little dumbbells and carrying them individually. Much more efficient.
That's genius. Thank you for your time, Jethro.
I'll show you out.
Thank you. Mr. Thomson?
Yes, youngin. Is this important enough to interrupt my Bible study?
Yes, sir.
Pull up a chair. Oh. How may I be of your assistance?
I'd like to acquire gains.
Ah, I love talking about the glory days. I'm sure you are referring to my ideals. Now, the principal ideal I came up with was the gains rotational system. Now, you might be thinking how this crazy method actually works.
I am.
And I'd tell you it's not that crazy.
Sounds crazy.
Well, the principles are that you work out a different muscle group on every day of the week as to not exhaust a particular muscle group, thus enhancing future gains.
Genius.
Indeed.
I'm ready for games.
Great. And that'll be all?
That'll be all.
Are you the legendary gains enthusiast and bodybuilder Robert Bakewell?
Yes, I am. Why don't you have a seat? Now, what can I do for you?
Well, we know you are a gains enthusiast, and we were wondering if you could help us on our path to achieving gains.
You know, I think I might just be able to do something about that. In my studies, mixing the wheys and the soys to make the proteins, I found some pretty impressive stuff. I've actually spliced up something myself, made a little powder of mine. Now, what you do with this, you just eat it. Oh man. Oh, that's some good stuff. After you eat that, just work through your system. Works through your system real good. Yeah. Gets those muscles exploding. Just right through to them. It just jacks you up. And you know what? Because of this, we saw the late muscle explosion of the gains revolution.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Oh.
Thank you for your time,
I
sir.
gotta get me some of that.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you boys later. Let's
Indeed.
get out of here.
Thank you, sir. Over this. Do you know about the late Gaines famine?
Indeed, I do. That's a rough one for me to talk about. I guess it's good to let it out sometimes. It was back in the day when our entire community was dependent on the same gym. Day in and day out, we would go and get our gains. Until one day, the gym owner decided to shut down. We had no other source of gains. The people went weak and shriveled up like dried onions in the sun. It was horrible. I'd never relive that. Ever since, we've diversified and made sure that we've had memberships at gyms all over. It's never good to be at the same gym the whole time.
Thank you for your time.
Indeed.
Are you drunk, dude?
Why, yes, I am.
What do you got there?
Steel. Use it to build muscle. You know, you may have used wood before, but I've started using steel. Soon everyone else will too, because it is much more efficient, durable, and just better at everything. Yes.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the enclosure acts?
Indeed, I can. Back in my heyday, everybody went to one common gym that the community shared. Now, the issue with this was that there would be a limited amount of resources. So when one person was on dumbbells, the vast majority of people had to just sit around and weren't really doing anything. And this encouraged laziness and was very ineffective. So with the enclosure acts, the government privatized our gyms so that each person had their own individual gym, as this one here. So it motivated more people to become more efficient in their lifting. And it was overall good for the populations, but it hurt the weak man who was reliant on his peers for help with his lifting, who was very non-self-sufficient.
Thank you.
Oh, indeed. Now that the gains revolution allowed more people to have gains, and more substantial gains, there was room for people to do other stuff, such as sports.
Hey, boy, it's good and he knows it. He don't say it, he shows it. I'm just like DeRozan. If I shoot it, it goes in. I'm in Cali just coasting. Get him so wet, they need coasters. I got a selfie with Oprah. I just ain't ever posted. I'm in my happy place posted. I ain't frowned since 06. I ain't cried since 01. My bad like Six Flags and your house is no fun. You can come back to mine.
The Industrial Revolution and the Agricultural Revolution were both made possible by new inventions dependent on the booming steel and metallurgy industry. They also both led to specialization of jobs and increases in employment opportunities in cities, which led to the migration of large numbers of people to urban centers. Much like the Agricultural Revolution did for crops and foodstuffs, the Industrial Revolution found much more efficient and effective ways to produce manufactured goods.